Let me ask you one uncomfortable question. In your last 3 mock tests, how many marks did you lose because you didn't know the answer, and how many marks did you lose because of mistakes, misreading, overthinking, changing answers, running out of time? If you're honest, you will realize something shocking. Most of your marks are not lost because of lack of knowledge. They are lost because of how you attempt the exam. And that's exactly why, in the final phase of NEET, studying more doesn't fix your score, but fixing your mistakes does. So in this video, I'm going to break down what actually controls your marks right now and give you a few specific things you can start doing from today. Let's first understand the reality of NEET at this stage. NEET UG is a 720 mark exam, everyone knows, with 180 questions, physics, chemistry and biology. Now here's something very important. Even among top rankers, very few students score anywhere close to 720. Most high ranks are decided in the range of small differences. Sometimes just 5 to 10 questions can change your rank significantly. That's a difference of 20 to 40 marks. Now think about this carefully. At this stage of preparation, you already know a large portion of the syllabus. You're not going from 300 to 600 anyways. You're operating in a narrow band, maybe 550 to 650 or 600 to 680, and in this range, your rank is not decided by how much new you learn, it is decided by how many marks you don't lose. Which means NEET in the final phase is not a knowledge building exam anymore. It becomes an error control exam. The students who improve now are not the ones learning more chapters. They are the ones reducing avoidable mistakes. Now let's break this down honestly. Where are you actually losing marks right now? Not in unknown questions, but in known questions. Let me explain. Most students lose marks 4 very predictable ways. First, silly mistakes. Simple calculation errors, wrong units, other things like marking option B instead of C. One mistake is equals to -5 marks swing. 5 such mistakes, that's 25 marks gone without any lack of knowledge. And second, misreading the question. Words like not, incorrect, except. In the pressure of the exam, you read fast but not accurate, and you end up solving the question wrong. And number 3, over attempting. You feel I studied this, I should be able to solve. So you guess, but NEET has negative marking. Every wrong answer costs you marks. And sometimes leaving a question is smarter than attempting it. Number 4, spending too much time on one tough physics question early on and then rushing through easy biology questions later, so you lose marks where you should have scored full. Now if you look at this carefully, none of the problems are about knowledge. They are about how you are handling the paper, and that's exactly why just studying more doesn't fix this. So now the most important question is, why is this happening? Why are students losing marks even after studying so much? There are 3 simple reasons. First, decision fatigue. Your brain does not have unlimited energy. Every question you solve, every calculation you do, every doubt you think through, it consumes mental energy. And if you spend too much time on difficult questions early in the paper, your brain gets tired. And by the time you reach easy, scoring questions, your accuracy drops. And number 2, recall pressure. In the exam, you don't have time to slowly think and derive. You need fast recall. But when you overload yourself with too much new information in the final phase, your brain struggles to retrieve what you already studied. So it's not that you don't know the answer, you can't access it quickly enough. And number 3, stress impact. Under pressure, your brain prioritizes speed over accuracy. That's why you read questions fast, skip words, and make avoidable mistakes. This is not lack of preparation. This is how the brain behaves under stress. And if you don't account for this, you will keep repeating the same mistakes no matter how much you study. So now, the most important part. What should you do actually from today? Not theory, not motivation, but some practical changes. First, start an error notebook. After every mock test, don't just check your score. Write down only your mistakes. Not everything, only mistakes. And classify them. Was it a concept gap, a silly mistake, or a wrong guess? This becomes your most important revision tool, because repeating mistakes is what actually reduces your score. Second, follow a 2-pass approach in mocks. If your first round attempt only questions you are 100% sure about, no thinking, no struggle, in the second round come back to moderate questions. This simple change protects your time and your mental energy. Third, apply the 45 seconds rule. If you don't see a clear path to solving a question within 30 to 45 seconds, skip it. Don't fight every question because one difficult question can cost you 3 easy ones later. Number 4, change how you analyze mocks. Don't just ask how many marks did I get, ask why did I lose marks. Look for patterns, same type of mistakes, same chapters, same situations. That pattern is your real problem, not the marks. And finally, stop full syllabus revision again and again. At this stage, focus on NCERT lines, high yield topics, and your weak areas. Because now clarity matters more than coverage. Now, here's the difference you need to understand. At this stage, average students try to improve everything. Top students don't. They focus on control. They don't allow adding new chapters. They don't keep changing strategies. They do 3 things consistently. They repeat what already works, they eliminate repeat mistakes, and they protect their confidence. They understand something very clearly. In the final phase, stability gives more marks than intensity. And that's the difference between something who scores well and someone who could have. Right now, you don't need to study more. You need fewer mistakes because NEET is not testing how much you studied over the year. It is testing how well you perform in those 3 hours. And performance comes from control. Control over your time, control over your decision, control over your mind. So don't try to become better now, try to become stable. If this video helped you, who is pushing too hard right now? And if you want clarity over confusion, stay connected by subscribing to this channel. All the best. Jai Hind.